That's what douchebags do, though. And then you should kind of, if you stoop to that level, I think there's a problem. You got a little too much of a problem on.
Who's Miss Ryan? I don't even know who she is. She got fucked on.
I don't know who Miss Ryan is. Is any part of the electrofats? Jed and the electrofats, or any part of that group, the Scab Nations? No. Just wondering. Hold on a second. The cops are outside my house. They're surrounding it. I see like 15 SWAT teams. Uh-oh. Lee Majors is with them.
William Shatner. He was in TJ.
Yeah, there you go. William Shatner's coming up the steps right now. Getting ready to kick the door with his fucking size 17 clown shoe. Wow. Here it comes, people.
Open up.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
No,
Dave.
You know what's so funny? The cops did knock on my door one night, and I was casted. The cops knocked on my door. I didn't think nothing of it. And I seen that there was a cop outside while I left the computer on. And I fucking opened the door up, and I had smoked maybe half a doobie. And they were looking for my neighbor. And I go, no, I ain't seen him. So I shut the door. Come back, fire the doobie up, and then the cop comes back and knocks on my door again. And then he asked me, well, I just took a big old hit, and I go, and blew it out, and I'm sitting kind of by my door. So I opened the door up, and I know it was like went all up in his fucking face, dude. And he's like, I go, yeah. He goes, what kind of car do they drive? I don't really know. I just moved in here, So that was kind of weird. I was casting, and the cops come to my door twice, and I'm smoking a joint, and I'm like, but it don't matter here. It's legal.
It is legal, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I can actually take a big old hit. I can't blow it in his face. That would be, disrespectful. I wouldn't do that to the guy, but he knew what I was doing in here when he knocked on my door.
Britster does that. Britster doesn't give a fuck. She fucks with the cops. She'll go outside because it's legal where she lives, pot. She buys pot, and then the cops come, and she goes, hey, look at this, and then she lights up, and she blows it in their face. She doesn't give a fuck.
You know what? As long as you're in your own yard, you can go all the way to the edge of your sidewalk and lean over and go, a big one right in his face. What can he do? It's legal. I know my rights.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Tell them that. If you're in your car, you're in a private zone. You're but as long as it's not moving. So I can sit in my car with the keys out of the ignition and smoke a pound of pot. And they can't do nothing to you until you put the key.
Like if we pull over, we're sitting in the car, we can smoke pot in the car. You
can't have the keys in the ignition.
Okay, but you're shorting you.
And they said, what are you doing? And you said, hey, I ain't got the keys in and I ain't going nowhere in it anyway. I'm getting ready to get out of it for 4 or 5 hours and I'll come back when I'm straight and get in and drive away. Fuck you.
Okay, then I say fuck you, fuck you.
Be cocky about it too when you do it. So I'm from New York, Fooker.
Fooker.
You ain't got nothing on the cops where I'm from. Go ahead and you can't beat me no worse than I've been beaten by a New York cop. Tell them that. We'll probably do that at the game. We'll get in a fight at the game with the security, see if they're tougher than the... Just say, come on, let's see if you're tougher than the Yankee security, you fuckers.
Actually, when I went to the Yankee game with my phone and I was broadcasting from it, this big fat chick comes up to me and she goes, you're not allowed to film, so I guess she could see. She didn't know I was doing a TV show. She just thought I was filming on my phone. She goes, "This is your warning." She goes,
"What? Film her or just film it?"
My show, just in the stadium, and then she goes, "This is your first and last warning, but we're giving you a courtesy warning. You're not allowed to film here." And I was like, "Oh, okay, right." And as soon as she left, I kept filming. Get the fuck out of here.
What? She worked for the Yankees?
Think like the security company that works for the Yankees.
Yeah, like one of those Andy Frayne or one of them. They used to do all the. Now, do you go to Mets games also?
Not really. I don't go to games a lot.
But I mean, if when you were younger, anything, do you have any interest in sports like baseball?
I mean, yeah. Well, I was when I was growing up. The Mets won the World Series.
Were you more of a Mets fan or a Yankees fan?
More of a Mets fan, but then as time grew on, the Yankees started kicking ass. I'm from the Bronx, so then just generally, I'm more of a Yankees fan because they're from the Bronx. It generates a lot of economic money for the Bronx when the Yankees make it to the postseason.
What's the closer game for you to go to?
The Yankees. They're in the Bronx. The Mets are in Queens.
There. Yeah, okay. So, what about Giants, Jets?
I'm not even into football.
Well, let's say that you had to pick one of the two. Like, never been to either of the games, a Jets game or a Giants game.
Do you know what stadiums the Giants play? And
the Meadows is Meadowlands is the Jets.
Good night. She's leaving.
Good night, 6 drops.
Good night, little drops.
Well, I think she's putting her hand like this, like I can't see. She's like, don't hear, don't see.
That guy Daffy Duck.
Oh, I'm way down. I'm not even at the chat. Fucking night, 6 drops. I'm fucking 2 miles up the chat. My shit was just sitting there.
Glen, you should bring Oogly with you and argue like a couple. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my blow up doll. Me and fucking Ron are gonna take turns doing her on cam.
I have a question for you, Glenn.
Yeah.
It's on video also.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who is the oogly he?
Oh, there was a guy. I have a blow up doll that's a guy and a girl. Like
I saw the oogly he.
What video was that on? Wow, I don't even know.
You were dancing with him, going.
Oh, that's funny. No, yeah, I have them. It's just I blow them up all the time. I just keep her in the back. It's better.
Yeah, I seen the oogly he doll, and I went, that ain't oogly. That's oogly he. He even had a mouth like a.
We called her Cunty. Cunty.
Yeah, he was kind of strange. I went, wow.
Oh, what did we call him? Oh, that's Fellatio. We called him Fellatio.
Fellatio. You should have Fellatio hanging behind you holding Oogly's hand. Like bride and groom.
That's bizarre, Ron. Come on, bro.
No, yeah, that's getting too bizarre, people.
That's bizarre world. The world you live.
Just bringing it to a whole new level, people.
It'd be funny if I go to Ron's house and there's all these plastic blow dolls all over. And he goes, "Hey, Glen, we're having a party." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I collect them.
All the chicks that are here. Look around. I gotta just tell you, there was this show. Ronnie, you saw it. It was called Scared Straight, right? Scare Tactics. Scare
Tactics, yeah.
So they had these people, like caterers. They hired them for the day. And they're in the kitchen, and the guy's like weird. He comes in, he goes, "Yes, this dinner party has to go well," and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, "All right, when you serve the food, please be polite." So the girl finally goes down into the main part of the house, and it's all mannequins. It's all mannequins at the party. And she's looking around like, what the fuck is this? It's just really good.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was a really good one, man. It was quite
That was the Tracy Morgan, wasn't it? He was the host of that.
There was
for a while.
Yeah, Billy Baldwin, Tracy Morgan, the girl from 90210. It was funny.
Well, Tracy Morgan did it for a few years.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, I remember him more than